everybody. I have a laptop here that won't come on at all, and I plug up the universal adapter here, as you see, and it still won't come on at all. See, you press the power button here, and make sure that's in there, and still hit the power button. Matter of fact, let's pull it out and take the battery out here. Let's see. Turn it over. Hold the power button in for a couple of seconds or so. And plug this back in. And let's hit the power button again. And there's still nothing. And I use an adapter like this one, a universal adapter. That way you can actually tell whether it's the original power adapter or the computer itself. So as you see, I plug in a universal adapter here, and it's a really nice one. Matter of fact, you got a whole lot of different assortments that you plug inside here, and you can use it on any computer that you like. Well, as you see, it still don't come on here. I took the battery out just for safekeeping. I'll set this over there. Alright, now further on, to see why it won't come on, it's probably the DC jack inside here. So what I'm gonna do is go and open this and check the DC jack inside, and then they'll take the ohm meter, and we'll ohm the DC jack out on the inside, and we can figure it out from there. Alright, I'm gonna pause this video until I get down to the DC jack, and I'll show you the rest. Alright. Okay, alright, I'm back now. And I've taken off the keyboard here. Let me put that on the side. And I have unplugged the wire to the screen, and the wires for the antenna here, and the screen connection. And let's take this off, move this away, and set that on the side. Now we have just the bottom chassis of the laptop, and as you see here, we have the fan over here, and here is where the DC jack that sits over here on this side over here. And what I'm gonna do now is unscrew this, because keep in mind it won't power on. So if it won't power on, the best thing to start with now is the DC jack right here where you plug the power adapter into. Okay, I'm gonna unscrew this from here and move the DC jack out. I'll put this screw back in here just to keep up with it. Alright. And now what we want to do is unplug it from here, and then we'll take our voltmeter and turn it on to ohms. Let's see. I think I have a problem with the voltmeter. It's not running. Oh, there it is. Okay. Voltmeter's on. And I gotta select this to ohms open. Alright. Now, to figure out whether this is working or not, this DC jack, what we're going to do is we're going to do a thing, and we're going to ohm out the DC jack. So we put these two leads together, and we get that sound. That's a closed circuit. Now, if there's a closed circuit on this DC jack here, you'll know that it's working. If you don't hear that noise, you know that we're having a problem somewhere. So there are two parts of this DC jack that we might have to. Let me get a little closer here. There's two parts in here that we're gonna have to check on here, and that would be the little centerpiece right here, and there will be the side. the side casing around here. This would be like the ground, you would say. And we have to make sure that there is some kind of continuity here. Make sure everything, that there's no short. But now, as you see how it touches there right there, it's kind of moving around there. That right there gives me a red flag that lets me know that is something that is, because it's supposed to be real sturdy here. See how it's moving around here? Yeah, it's kind of loose there. Lets you know there's a problem right there. Okay, what we're going to do here, we're going to take and stick this lead inside here and see if we can find something, touch something on here and get some kind of sound out of this the voltmeter here. Alright, we're going to start here. There's nothing there. There's something there. Oh, actually it's touching the side right there. Wait a minute, we don't need it. We don't want it to touch the side casing because it will make some sound. Alright, we try to just touch that piece there. So we wanted to just touch the center part right here, and then we're going to touch the back piece there. There's no sound now, see? And go to the other part right there. Now let's come touch the casing, which the outside of the which is the outside of the let me show you. See, this outside piece right here would touch the casing, and that would be the ground side. Okay, and that's what we want to touch next. Well, we know we didn't get no sound from the other part, but let's check the casing anyway. Right here on the side, we want to put, I know, a bad camera here. Wait a minute, let me adjust this. Okay, bring this down some. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to check the casing. This camera's not focusing, y'all. Hold on a second. Probably too close. Alright, try to fix that so everybody can see. Okay, now, as I was saying, we want to check the casing. We'll arm out the casing here and touch on the bottom. There's sound there, but let's go to the middle again so you can see. We'll try to touch the middle. Wait a minute, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Alright, we'll put it right there first. And then we'll touch the middle. See, there's no sound coming from the middle. Let you know that there's a problem with the DC jack. Alright. Now, then we found out, I'll pull out a new DC jack here. Let me pause the camera until I get a new DC jack. Yeah, this was the old one. I'll trash this and move these things over here. I need those two screws. Stay here. I'm messing up my picture here. Alright, that's where I want that. Now, taking this back, put all this back together. You don't, like I said, we don't want to put this back together completely. just enough so that we can see that it's working properly. And put this back in. That's for the graphic card. This, well, the screen. Alright. And put this back in here. Okay. Turn on some extra light here. Alright. Got that back in. Now we need to put keyboard on and power board. Pause this video right. Okay, I have the power strip here. Let's put this on. Make sure I put this on the right way. Plug that in. There. Okay. Oh, that's not in tight. Let me get something rather small here. Okay, now we have all that, the power cord back in, the new DC jack put back in. Now let's power this up and see whether it works or not. Okay, and it's working. We'd like to put the keyboard back in, but we see that it's working after we just installed a DC jack. It says we just installed a DC jack. Now let's power this off so we can finish putting it back together. And that concludes the changing the DC jack. Alright, thank you for watching.